Good afternoon, everyone. I want you to imagine a 12-year-old girl named Alia sitting under an acacia tree in rural Kenya. No electricity at home, no internet for miles. But in her hands is a simple smartphone being solar charged. And on it, an AI teacher is patiently explaining her digital skills and then AI skills. Exciting, right? She, as this AI teacher is also a female avatar, is also using local examples as it moves on to explaining to Alia how neural networks work. She says, think of it like the roots of a great baobab tree, spreading knowledge underground, invisible but powerful. Alia isn't just memorizing facts, by the way. She's asking questions. She's clearing doubts. She's also being quizzed. She's dreaming bigger. And she's doing all of it offline. That scene isn't science fiction. It's happening right now. Last year, we released AI teachers across Africa to teach AI literacy. AI teaching AI. Pretty cool, right? These aren't flashy chatbots, by the way, that need constant cloud connection. They run entirely offline, downloaded once, then working seamlessly on low-cost devices in villages, in refugee camps, in urban slums, all places where internet is a luxury most can't afford. We designed them this way because we had to. Our AI teachers couldn't serve these hundreds of millions of people otherwise. Now, Africa, if you don't know, has the world's lowest AI literacy rates today. What more? Just about a year ago, a report came out with MIT, and it said that just 4% of the data used to make the globally known AI models then came from Africa. So, it's just not an AI literacy problem, but is also about representation. But Africa is also the world's youngest and fastest growing continent. Did you know it's home to over 1.4 billion people with a median age of just 19? By 2050, 1 in 4 humans in the world will be Africans. Therefore, the future is being written there, on that continent. But the question is, who writes it? We started with a target, which now actually seems to be small. I'll tell you why shortly. But our goal, or our target then, was ambitious. To reach 25,000 learners in the first year and make them AI literate. All of them marginalized. We trained local facilitators, partnered with community, organizations, NGOs, institutions, and distributed the AI app simply and with little internet friction. It was a simple tech for complex needs. Then, something extraordinary happened. Word of mouth took over. In villages, parents told neighbors. Students taught siblings after dark. Teachers and NGO operators in one district shared it with another. And in just 8 to 9 weeks, instead of 25,000 learners, we had 200,000 learners enlisted with us. 200,000 young minds, girls and boys, many of whom had never touched AI before. Now asking questions like, how can I learn with AI? How can AI be used to predict the rains? Or can AI help my mother's small farm fight crop disease? That explosion wasn't luck. It was hunger. Hunger for knowledge in a place where opportunity has long felt out of reach. But here's where we flip the script. For decades, Africa has been told a story of lag. Last in technology, last in education, last in the digital future. It is as if they were cast as the continent that catches up but never leads. Today, however, with these offline AI teachers, we are turning the page. We are not just closing the gap, we are leaping ahead. And our vision now is bold: to make Africa the most AI literate continent per capita in the world. Yes, with its young and growing population, to take it from the lowest today to the highest tomorrow. How? By leaning into what makes Africa unique: its youth, its ingenuity, its necessity-driven innovation. When internet is scarce, offline AI is the great equalizer. It teaches digitally where there is low or no internet at all. It runs on basic phones, now works in Swahili and soon in other local dialects and languages. It adapts to cultural contexts, using proverbs, common words, and phrases like karibu and sawa in Kenyan. And even the avatars are made to represent the groups they are teaching to. It is also mapped to community values like Ubuntu, which means I am because we are. Every learner here isn't just consuming knowledge, they're creating it. We've seen students in Nigeria go on to build simple AI models to detect fake news in their local languages. Girls in Uganda today are learning AI for the very first time, and the youth in Sierra Leone building mental health chatbots. And this is just the tip of the iceberg. Today, we are also connecting our students, our learners, to companies as AI literate workers. Now, these stories move me deeply because they represent the active flipping of the script on generations of exclusion. Alia, that girl under the acacia tree, she now leads a coding club in her village. And she told me, before this, I thought technology was for cities far, far away. Now I know I can build the future here, and I'm helping my community and my friends. And this is the power of flipping the script. Instead of importing solutions, we are building possibility. Africa isn't waiting for the next big thing from Silicon Valley. We are helping it engineer its own, offline first, youth-powered, continent-scaled solution. This has now led us to directly also form partnerships with governments like that of Burundi, where we will work together to give AI teachers offline and true digital learning for the very first time to all its K-12 students. We are also upskilling about 10% of the population of Africa's smallest economy, Sao Tome and Principe, on AI literacy. And these are regions, by the way, and countries which are otherwise completely ignored by tech. Now, think about the stakes. AI is transforming every industry: agriculture, healthcare, education. And what about climate adaptation? The continent most affected by climate change must also lead in AI solutions to solve it, right? The place with the largest youth bulge must shape the tools that will be used to define their jobs, their governance, and their voices. If we succeed in flipping this script, If we scale these offline AI teachers to millions, Africa won't just participate in the AI revolution. It'll define its most inclusive chapter. Per capita leadership in AI literacy also means more inventors. It means more ethical frameworks rooted in African wisdom. It also means that there are greater solutions for global challenges like food security and migration from an African lens. Now, we've already proven this model works at some scale. The 200,000 learners in a few weeks showed exponential potential through community trust. Now imagine 20 million, then 200 million. Every young African equipped now just to use AI, but also to question it, to improve it, and to lead with it. To learn what they need to learn to improve their lives and the life of the continent. But we can't do this alone. What started as an idea has now proven, and this is where you come in. Today, I'm calling on all of you, innovators, educators, investors, policymakers, and citizens of the world to join us in turning this page. First, support the infrastructure. Fund solar chargers, durable devices, and localized content creation. Every budget phone loaded with an AI teacher today can serve an entire family or even a school. Second, partner with us. Tech companies, please open source more of your models for offline adaptation, especially for language and context. Governments, integrate AI literacy into your national curricula, offline first, and we can help you do that. NGOs, CBOs, and universities, let us help you train the trainers. Thousands of facilitators who speak the language of their communities and can help them start learning with AI. Thirdly, spread the word. Share these stories. Challenge the old narrative of Africa as behind. Amplify the voices of Alia and thousands like her. When you hear AI future, picture a young African leading it. Fourth, if you're in Africa, please start local. Download the app, teach just one person today, and watch the ripple. All of this isn't just about numbers and rankings. It's about dignity. It's about proving that the most resource-constrained environments can birth the most creative solutions. It's about ensuring that when history is written and the AI chapter is written, Africa isn't a footnote, it's the co-author. We've flipped this script before, and so has Africa. Mobile money started in Kenya, and that revolutionized digital banking. Today, solar innovation is lighting up villages faster than any national grid ever could. And now, our offline AI and the AI literacy program can be the next gift to the continent and eventually to the world. It's showing that technology doesn't have to divide. It can unite and empower the places that need it most. So let's turn the page together. Let's make Africa not just AI ready, but AI defining. Let's build a future where every young person, from the acacia tree to the megacity, holds the tools they need to build their future and tomorrow. Let's flip the script, because when Africa rises in AI, the whole world would rise with it. Thank you.